Alright, for our quiz review, the first thing we're going to do is solve by graphing. So we have our first line, y equals 3 halves x minus 1. I'm going to start on negative 1. And then my slope is 3 over 2, so I'm going to go up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2, and come back to my y-intercept and go down 3 to the left 2. Connect my points. My second line is 3 halves x and minus 2. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 2, up over 2, or down 3, over 2. If I look, these lines will never intersect. So the answer for this first one would be no solution because these lines are parallel. And I can tell that because I have the same slope but different y-intercepts. For number 2, I'm going to start with y equals x plus 3. So start at my y-intercept of 3, go up 1 over 1, or down 1 to the left 1. I'm going to connect those points. Then I want to graph y equals negative 6x minus 4. You start at negative 4. I don't have room to go down 6, so I'm going to go up 6. And then to the left 1. So I can already see what my intersection point will be. That'll be negative 1. For number 3, y equals 2 is going to be a horizontal line all the way across at y equals 2. And then y equals negative 5/4 x minus 3. Start at negative 3. Go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then to the right, or to the left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can already see where my intersection point will be. Negative 4, 2. Negative x minus 1, start negative 1. Then you go down 1 to the right 1. Where I can go up 1 and to the left 1. Connect my points. And then negative 6x plus 4. Start at 4, go down 6. And then to the right 1. And I can already see where my intersection point will be. 1, negative 2. For number 5, we'll start at negative 4, go up 5, and over 4. Connect my points. As I get ready to graph negative 1/2 x plus 3, start at 3, go down 1 to the right 2, down 1 to the right 2. I can see my intersection point. So 4, 1. Number 6, y equals x plus 3. Start at 3, up 1 to the right 1 as my slope. And then y equals 8x minus 4. I start at 4, and go up 8. And then to the right 1. So I can easily see my intersection point here as well, which would be 1, 4. So y equals negative 2/3 x minus 1. Start at negative 1, go down 2, to the right 3, go down 2, to the right 3. I'm off the graph, so I'm going to come back to my y-intercept negative 1, go up 2, to the left 3. I'm going to make my line here. And then 1/3 x plus 2, positive 2, I'm going to go up 1 to the right 3. Or I can come back to my y-intercept and go down 1 to the left 3, which is going to give me my intersection point. That'll be negative 3, 1. Remember, you want to write it as a coordinate pair. So for number 8, we have negative 3x plus 1. That goes down 3 to the right 1. Or I can go up 3 to the left 1. And then x minus 3, I start at negative 3, go up 1 over 1. We can already see what my intersection point will be, and that is 1, negative 2. For these next few, I want to solve each by substitution. For number 9, I see they're both equal to y, so I'm just going to say negative 6x minus 6 equals x minus 6. Start by adding 6 to each side, so I get negative 6x equals x plus 0. Then I'm going to move my x over, so subtract x from each side. That's going to give me negative 7x equals 0. When I divide, I get x equals 0. And then I'm just going to plug it into this second equation here. So y equals 0 minus 6, which gives me my y value of negative 6. So my coordinate pair is 0, negative 6. This next equation, I see they're both equal to y, so I'm going to simply set 2x plus 7 equal to 7x plus 12. I'm going to start by subtracting 2x from each side. So 7 equals 5x plus 12. Subtract 12 from each side. Negative 5 equals 5x. Divide each side by 5, and x will equal negative 1. You just pick which equation you want to plug that into to find your coordinate pair. I'm going to plug into the first equation. So y will equal 2 times negative 1 plus 7. So negative 2 plus 7, and that's going to give me negative 5. Read that. So y will equal negative 5. My coordinate pair, negative 1, negative 5. For number 11, I have y equals negative 4 and y equals negative 3x plus 5. I'm just going to set those two equations equal to each other. Subtract 5 from each side. So I get negative 9 equals negative 3x. And divide each side by negative 3. So x will equal 3. Now I already know what y equals. That is negative 4. You could plug it in if you wanted to. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. Negative 9 plus 5 is negative 4. But I already know that y equals negative 4. So my coordinate pair here would be 3, negative 4. For this one, I do not have two y equals where I can set them equal, but I do know that I can substitute this y into this part of the equation here. So I'm going to get negative 2x plus 5 times 2x minus 9, and that's going to equal 19. I want to distribute my 5, so negative 2x plus 10x minus 45 is going to equal 19. Combine my like terms. 8x minus 45 is going to equal 19, and then add 45 to each side. So I get 8x equals 64. Divide by 8, my x value is 8. Now I'm going to plug 8 into the second equation there, where it's already y equals. So y equals 2 times 8 minus 9. So 16 minus 9, y value will be 7. My coordinate pair would be 8, 7. Same thing, I know what y equals, so I can substitute in here. So 5x plus 2 times 5x minus 18. And that's going to equal negative 6. We're going to distribute the 2, so we get 5x plus 10x minus 36 equals negative 6. Combine like terms. So we get 15x minus 36 equals negative 6. Add 36 to each side. And we get 15x equals 30. Just divide each side by 15, and x will equal 2. Again, I'm going to plug that into what's already given. So y will equal 5 times 2 minus 18. So 10 minus 18 gives me the y value of negative 8. My coordinate pair to negative 8 for number 13. Again, I can substitute in here. So we get negative 5x plus 5 times x minus 2. That's going to equal negative 10. Then distribute the 5. So negative 5x plus 5x minus 10 will equal negative 10. Combine like terms. So we get 0 minus 10 equals negative 10. Negative 10 equals negative 10 all the time. So we have infinite solutions here. Now when we get ready to eliminate, which we're doing with 15 through 20, I need to pick a variable, and at this point it doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick x is what we're going to choose to get rid of. I notice that I have the same coefficients, one positive, one negative. So I just want to add these two equations together. 2x's go away, give me 0. 2y's go away, give me 0. And 14 and negative 14 go away to give me 0. So 0 always equals 0. There are infinite solutions to this problem. Number 16, another relatively easy problem to work out. You do get the option of what you want to eliminate. I'm going to tell us to eliminate the y here though, because we have 3y and positive 3y, but one equation must be multiplied by a negative. So I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by a negative 1. Keep your top equation, 5x plus 3y equals 17. Your bottom equation becomes positive x minus 3y equals positive 7. We're going to add these two equations. So 6x will equal 24. You can cancel. Divide by 6. My x value will be 4. And I'm going to plug that in. I'm actually going to plug in here to the bottom equation. So negative 4 plus 3y will equal negative 7. So negative 4 plus 3y equals negative 7. I add 4 to each side. 3y equals negative 3. Y equals negative 1. My coordinate pair for this problem would be 4, negative 1. For number 17, we're going to eliminate. We get a choice here. Let's eliminate the y's. When we choose to eliminate my y, we see we've got to multiply the bottom equation by 2. I do have a positive and a negative, so I can just distribute. Negative 16x plus 16y equals 16. And then I'll have positive 16x, negative 16y equal negative 16. My x's will eliminate, give me 0. My y's will eliminate, give me 0. And my constants will eliminate to give me 0. So 0 will equal 0. This will be infinite solutions. For number 18, we have some options here. You can either pick x or y. We eliminated y on the last problem, so let's eliminate x on this one. Well, I need to make my multiples of 10, so 10, 20, 30, 40. And my multiples of 4 will be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. And I see they both have 20 in common. So I'm going to multiply my top equation by 2 and my bottom equation by negative 5. Remember, I need to multiply by negative 5 so that I can have one positive and one negative in order to eliminate. So if I distribute the 2, I get negative 20x minus 10y is going to equal negative 40. And if I distribute the negative 5 to the bottom equation, I get positive 20x negative 20y, and that's going to equal negative 20. At this point, I'm going to add my two equations together. Positive 20 and negative 20 cancel out, we wanted. We get negative 30y is going to equal negative 60. Divide each side by negative 30, so y will equal 2. Now I'm going to take this and plug it back into an equation. I'm going to plug into the bottom. So we get negative 4x plus 4 times 2 equals 4. So negative 4x plus 8 equals 4. Subtract 8 from each side. Negative 4x equals negative 4. Now I divide by negative 4 on each side. I get x equals 1. So my coordinate pair for number 18 is 1, 2. Number 19, May and Shayna selling pies for a school fundraiser. Customers can buy blueberry pies and blackberry pies. They sold 14 blueberry pies and 4 blackberry pies for a total of $160. Shayna sold 3 blueberry pies and 12 blackberry pies for a total of $246. Find the cost of each blueberry and blackberry pie. The first thing is I'll need to identify variables. I'm going to let x represent blueberry pies, and y is going to represent blackberry pies. You can use any variables that you prefer here. Just know that you have to give me the key of what they are. So I'll just set up my equation. We have 14x plus 4y, and that's going to equal 160. Then we have 3x plus 12y, and that's going to equal 246. It's up to us to determine which variable we want to eliminate. I'm going to say that we want to eliminate y here because 4 is a factor of 12. So in order to make this go away, I need to multiply my top equation by negative 3. So when I multiply my top equation by negative 3, we get negative 42x minus 12y equals negative 480. And I'm not going to touch my bottom equation. Equal positive 246. I'm going to add these two things together here. So I get negative 39x. This will cancel. This is going to equal 134. So I made a subtracting mistake here. This is not 134. This is 234. So when I take 234 and I divide by 39 on each side, remember this is also negative 234 divided by negative 39. We get my x value to equal 6. So a blueberry pie cost $6. I'm going to take that and plug it in to the bottom equation. So 3 times 6 plus 12y equals 246. So 18 plus 12y equals 246. Subtract 18 from each side. We do that. We get 228. So 12y equals 228. And y will equal 19. So a blackberry pie is going to cost me $19. Finally, for number 20, Bill School is selling tickets to a choral performance. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 9 adult tickets and 5 child tickets for a total of $42. The school took in $39 on the second day by selling 3 adult tickets and 10 child tickets. Find the price of an adult ticket and the price of a child's ticket. So I'm going to let C represent a child's ticket, and I'm going to let A represent an adult ticket. So 9A plus 5C will equal 42. And then for the second equation, we brought in a total of $39, 3 adult tickets, and 2 children's tickets. So for this one, let's eliminate children's tickets. And to do that, what we want to do is multiply the top equation by -2. So I get negative 18a minus 10c, and that's going to equal 42. We have 3a plus 10c equals 39. Add those two equations together. We get negative 15a equals, oh, I made a mistake. I hope you can see this. Right here instead of 42, I forgot to distribute the -2, so that should be negative 84. So now when I subtract negative 84 and 39, that should be 45. Negative 45. Find the price of the adult ticket. I'm going to divide everything by negative 15, and I get that to be $3. I'm going to plug that back in to find the price of the child's ticket. Finally, we need to find out what C will equal. So 3 times 3 plus 10 times C will equal 39. So we have 9 plus 10C will equal 39. Got 9 from each side. 10C equals 30.